So I'll give you the TLDR. If you've got better things to do than listen to this hour-long reading of this document. Number one, I think this was written by ChatGPT. The writing is great. It was produced very quickly, and there aren't the usual self-publishing errors that you see in a lot of those self-published rush Kindle books that people put out there to capitalize on an event. Okay. I think that it's just some random person posting this real quick on Amazon Kindle for a money grab. It's really hard to say because of the tone of that. There's so much of it that's very favorable to Diddy or creates a lot of plausible deniability or like doubt around this massive investigation. And just a quick side note, I have been a paralegal in the criminal world for over 20 years, at the federal level, all the way down to like city tickets, like a ticket for, open container. Right. And, anytime that there's this much info, this much, what you would call, eventually it becomes discovery, all of these facts, all of these interviews, this is a massive investigation. That's no accident. There's got to be a lot there for them to proceed and to actually make an arrest. So this document drops Diddy into a world where he's like a wonderful father, a nice person. And it also takes it another step further and drops Diddy into the kind of like the Me Too movement, which to me kind of tones it down a little bit. Not that what happened to, Harvey Weinstein's victims, et cetera, wasn't horrible, but it's old news. And it's largely something that's already been dealt with in, the sphere of public opinion. So when you drop Diddy into a 5, 6, 7-year-old story that's stale and been rehashed on the internet over and over. And then you also just repeat. Repetition is part of mind control. This document repeats over and over and over and over and over what a great person he is. My number one question is, who put this out and why? Is it just a cash grab, or is this some strange publicity stunt where they just kind of drop this ebook out there on September 20th, 2 weeks after the release of the other book, that are Kim's actual words, which we will be reading on Tuesday if you come back. It's just very strange. And it's kind of a dumb book, dumb essay. It's not smart. Like you see things on YouTube that are so well researched and have so much more substance. This document is largely fluff. So I'm going to go ahead and start reading, and you guys decide for yourselves, is this a Diddy drop? Is this, the PR, did the attorneys write this and drop this in there to add a little bit of plausible deniability? As also as a paralegal, like sometimes the lawyers will get started talking to the jury before the trial date is even set, right? So it kind of occurred to me during reading this that maybe this is a way to kind of get some jurors to read this book or this essay. And soften that image. Or is it just somebody who wants to make $8.99 a pop on Kindle with some ChatGPT crappy essay? What do you guys think? Anyway, it's a little bit interesting. I'm really excited to read you the actual book of Kim's words on Tuesday when it gets here. Okay? So enjoy. Bye. Hey, it's Sunny. Today, we are reading Kim Porter's memoir with zero commentary or interruption. I'm going to jump right into that after a 60-second note. This is a brand new book that dropped September 20th, 2024. This is titled Lessons Learned from Kim's Lost Words, a deep look into Antoinette Porter's relationship with P. Diddy, the whole big picture and full story from her mouth, from her memoir, written by Smith McDominick. I have ordered Kim's Lost Words, A Journey for Justice from the Other Side by Jamal T. Millwood. That dropped September 6, 2024. That is the book that is written allegedly by a ghostwriter who was given a hard drive that allegedly came from Kim Porter herself. That book is only available in paperback, so I'm having it rushed here, and we will read that book with zero commentary from beginning to end. I love creators like Tisa Tells or Lovely T on YouTube who insert their commentary, but sometimes I know I would love to just hear the book read from beginning to end. So that's what we're going to do today on Lessons Learned from Kim's Lost Words. On Tuesday, when that book arrives in my mailbox, we will be doing Kim's Lost Words, A Journey for Justice from the Other Side. I know it's a little bit confusing, but let's just not waste any time and get started. Copyright 2024, Smith McDominick. Is that a real name? All rights reserved. All right, introduction. Who were Kim Porter and Sean Combs? Kim Porter's background, career, life, and legacy. Kim Porter was a well-known model, actress, and mother whose life was closely tied to the entertainment industry. Born on December 16, 1971 in Columbus, Georgia, Kim began her journey in the spotlight at a young age. After graduating high school in 1988, she moved to Atlanta to pursue a modeling career, which quickly gained momentum. Her striking beauty and poise opened doors in both the fashion and entertainment industries. Career in fashion and entertainment. Kim Porter started modeling in her teens and worked with several fashion brands, eventually expanding into acting. Her modeling career included features in major magazines and appearances on runways. She later transitioned to acting with notable roles in films and TV series like The Brothers, 2001, Wicked Games, 2006 to 2007, and Single Ladies, 2011. Although acting was not her primary career, her on-screen presence was well received, and she became a recognized figure in both television and film during the early 2000s. Personal life and relationship with Sean "Diddy" Combs. Kim's personal life is perhaps most famously linked to her long-term relationship with music mogul Sean "Diddy" Combs. They had an on and off relationship spanning over a decade, from 1994 to 2007. Together, they had 3 children, Christian Combs and twin daughters, Delilah and Jesse James Combs. Additionally, Kim had a son, Quincy Brown, from a previous relationship with singer Al B. Sure, and Diddy later adopted Quincy as his own. Despite their breakups, Kim and Diddy remained close friends, maintaining a deep connection centered around their children. In interviews, both Kim and Diddy spoke highly of their friendship and bond, even after their romantic relationship ended. Diddy has frequently praised Kim for being an exceptional mother and a central figure in his life. Her passing left an irreplaceable void for him and their children. Her untimely death. Kim Porter tragically passed away on November 15, 2018, at the age of 47 due to complications from lobar pneumonia. She had been experiencing flu-like symptoms for several days before her death. Her passing was a shock to the entertainment world, with tributes pouring in from friends, family, and fans across the globe. Many in the industry, including Diddy, paid tribute to her impact as a mother, friend, and professional. Her funeral in Columbus, Georgia, was attended by hundreds, including close family and industry figures. Diddy himself organized a significant portion of the funeral arrangements, ensuring Kim was remembered in the way she deserved. Legacy and impact. Kim Porter's legacy continues to resonate, especially through her children. Her son Quincy Brown and her daughters have spoken publicly about their desire to honor their mother's memory. Quincy, in particular, has taken on the role of a protector and mentor to his younger sisters, helping guide them through their careers as they begin to explore the entertainment industry. Diddy has also made sure to keep Kim's memory alive. In interviews and social media posts, he frequently refers to Kim as irreplaceable. sharing memories and photographs of their time together. On anniversaries of her passing, he publicly commemorates her, ensuring her legacy continues to be celebrated. Kim Porter's life was one of grace, beauty, and resilience. She balanced a career in the spotlight with her role as a devoted mother, touching many lives in the process. Her legacy is carried on not just through her work in fashion and film, but also through her children, who will continue to honor her name in their personal and professional endeavors. Sean Diddy Combs, from bad boy records to cultural icon. Sean Diddy Combs, also known as Puff Daddy and P. Diddy, is one of the most influential figures in hip-hop and the entertainment world. His journey from founding Bad Boy Records in 1993 to becoming a global cultural icon is marked by both massive success and recent controversy. Founding Bad Boy Records, a hip-hop revolution. Diddy founded Bad Boy Records in 1993, transforming the label into a dominant force in the music industry. He worked with and launched the careers of iconic artists like the Notorious B.I.G., Mary J. Blige, Faith Evans, Lil' Kim, Usher, and 112. His ability to identify and nurture talent allowed Bad Boy to become synonymous with East Coast hip-hop. The label's success was amplified by the massive success of albums like the Notorious B.I.G.'s Ready to Die and Diddy's own No Way Out. Combs' production style, which combined gritty street narratives with polished beats, set the standard for much of 1990s hip-hop. His most famous hits, such as Mo Money, Mo Problems and I'll Be Missing You, not only topped the charts, but also crossed over into mainstream pop culture, solidifying his role as a music mogul. Expanding into business and media. Beyond music, Diddy expanded his empire into fashion with the launch of Sean John, his own clothing line, which became highly influential in the late 1990s and early 2000s. He also ventured into spirits, co-owning Ciroc Vodka, and into media, founding Revolt TV, a network dedicated to music and culture. These ventures significantly bolstered his wealth and influence, making him one of the wealthiest figures in hip-hop. Additionally, Diddy became a prominent television personality. His reality TV show, Making the Band, aired on MTV, showcasing his ability to create successful music groups like Danity Kane and Day 26. His role as a demanding but inspiring mentor further solidified his influence in pop culture. Cultural impact and recognition. Diddy's cultural impact has been recognized with numerous awards and accolades. In 2022, he received the Lifetime Achievement Award at the BET Awards, a testament to his enduring contributions to music, business, and fashion. Even in recent years, he continued to release music, including his album, The Love Album, Off the Grid, showcasing his evolving sound. Recent legal troubles and controversy. However, Combs' legacy has been clouded by serious legal issues in recent years. In 2022, he was sued by his former partner, Cassie Ventura, for allegations of sexual abuse, which reignited public scrutiny over his personal life. This lawsuit was followed by an additional charges in 2024, including racketeering and sex trafficking, which have long cast a shadow over his career. The ongoing investigations and legal battles have affected his public image, with institutions like Howard University and various brands distancing themselves from him. While some fans may continue to separate the artist from his legal issues, his future in entertainment remains uncertain. Returning rights to Bad Boy artist. Despite the controversy, Diddy has made moves to repair his relationship with former Bad Boy artists. In a historic decision in 2023, he returned the publishing rights to artists like Faith Evans, the Notorious B.I.G.'s estate, Mace, and others who helped build the label. This act was seen by many as a gesture of redemption and support for Black artists in an industry where they often lacked control over their own work. Conclusion to the intro. A legacy of innovation and controversy. Sean Diddy Combs' legacy is multifaceted, encompassing his undeniable contributions to music, business, and culture. while also being marred by serious allegations. From revolutionizing hip-hop with Bad Boy Records to becoming a global entrepreneur, his influence is profound. Yet, as legal battles and controversies continue, the long-term impact on his legacy remains to be seen. Section 1.3, the genesis of their relationship. Sean Diddy Combs and Kim Porter first crossed paths in the early 1990s, during a time when both were rising stars in their respective industries. Diddy, known then as Puff Daddy, was a record executive at Uptown Records before launching Bad Boy Records, which would go on to define a generation of hip-hop. Kim Porter, meanwhile, was establishing herself as a prominent model. Their relationship began with an undeniable chemistry and blossomed into one of the most high-profile romances in the entertainment industry. Though their romance was passionate, it was not without struggles. Over the years, the couple had an on and off relationship marked by multiple reconciliations. They initially broke up in 1999, during which time Diddy dated Jennifer Lopez, but they rekindled their relationship in 2003. Together, they form a blended family that would play a significant role in both of their lives. Section 1.4, Children and Family Life, Raising a Family in the Spotlight. At the center of Sean Combs and Kim Porter's relationship was their shared commitment to their children. Together, they had 3 children, their son, Christian Combs, born in 1998, and twin daughters, Delilah Starr and Jessie James, born in 2006. Porter was also the mother of Quincy Brown, her son from a previous relationship with singer Al B. Sure. Although Quincy was not Diddy's biological child, he embraced him fully, raising him as his own. The blended family became a key element of their relationship. Despite the ups and downs of their romantic life, Diddy and Kim maintained a strong bond as co-parents. Their commitment to their children was unwavering, and they often worked together to provide a stable, loving environment, even after their final breakup in 2007. Porter once remarked that Diddy continued to call her every day, and the two remained close friends throughout the remainder of her life. For Diddy, family always came first, and he openly credited Kim with shaping him into a better father. 1.5. Kim Porter's enduring influence. Kim Porter's untimely passing in 2018 left an indelible mark on Diddy and their family. She passed away from complications due to pneumonia at the age of 47, a loss that Diddy has described as one of the most devastating events of his life. In the wake of her death, Diddy publicly expressed his deep grief, often sharing tributes to Kim on social media and speaking about the profound impact she had on his life. Kim's influence extends far beyond her role as a mother. She was known for her poise, kindness, and inner strength. Even as Diddy faced personal challenges, Porter was a stabilizing force in his life, helping him grow both as a partner and father. Her impact on Diddy is seen in how he has continued to honor her memory, from his heartfelt tributes to his 2023 album, the Love album Off the Grid, which includes a track dedicated to Kim. To this day, Kim's memory lives on through her children, who continue to honor their mother in their own ways. Diddy, too, has made sure that her legacy remains an integral part of his family's life, often referring to her as his soulmate and celebrating her strength and beauty. Her lasting influence on Diddy's personal growth and his family's unity continues to resonate long after her passing. 2.0, Chapter 1. This is kind of broken down like an essay, just as a quick side note. Kim Porter and Sean Combs, a complex love story. I'm sorry, it's really hard not to do any commentary, but maybe you can take a look at my face every so often and kind of infer what I'm thinking, because some of this is pretty different from a lot of what we've heard recently. I digress. 2.1, How they met, the early years. Sean Diddy Combs and Kim Porter met in the early 1990s during a period when both were rising in their respective careers. Diddy was gaining traction as a music mogul at Uptown Records and later through the founding of Bad Boy Records, while Kim was establishing herself as a successful model and actress. Their relationship, fueled by chemistry and shared ambition, quickly blossomed into one of the entertainment industry's most iconic romances. Their love story began with deep passion, but it was also filled with highs and lows. By 1994, they were officially a couple, embarking on a love story that would span decades. However, like many profile relationships, theirs was marked by both joy and heartbreak as they navigated the pressures of public life. 2.2. The on and off relationship that spanned decades. Porter and Combs' relationship was famously on again, off again. They initially separated in 1999 following the birth of their first child, Christian Combs, in 1998. The split came amid media reports of infidelity and rising tension, leading to a highly publicized court battle over child support for Christian. During their separation, Diddy dated singer Jennifer Lopez, but he and Porter eventually reconciled in 2003. In 2006, they welcomed twin daughters, Delilah Starr and Jessie James. Despite this renewed chapter of family life, their romantic relationship hit its final stumbling block in 2007 when Porter decided to leave Diddy for good. The breaking point was infidelity on Diddy's part, which Porter discovered while pregnant with the twins. Though their romantic relationship ended, their friendship and dedication to co-parenting remained strong. 2.3. Children of a power couple. Christian, Delilah, and Jessie Combs. Family was always at the heart of Diddy and Kim's relationship. Together, they raised 3 children, Christian, Delilah, and Jessie. In addition, Porter had a son, Quincy Brown, from her previous relationship with Albie Schur. Diddy embraced Quincy as his own and played a fatherly role in his life. Raising children in the public eye came with its challenges, but Porter and Diddy remained committed to providing them with a stable and loving environment. Despite their romantic ups and downs, they successfully co-parented their children with mutual respect and shared responsibility. Diddy often credited Kim for being the backbone of their family, maintaining a strong bond with the children even as they navigated their complex relationship. 2.4. The breakups and makeups. How they stayed connected despite it all. Through their time together, Kim and Diddy faced numerous challenges. Infidelity and public scrutiny were persistent issues that put a strain on their relationship. Their final breakup in 2007 was particularly dramatic. Porter moved out of Diddy's home with their children, signaling her serious intention to end their relationship. However, despite the end of their romantic involvement, they remained close friends. I feel like I've read the same thing 5 times, which is giving this whole thing a very strange tone. Especially in juxtaposition to the other book that we're going to read on Wednesday. I know I said no commentary, but it's nearly impossible. 2.4. The breakups and the makeups. How they stayed connected despite it all. Through their time together, Kim and Diddy faced numerous challenges. Infidelity and public scrutiny were persistent issues that put a strain on their relationship. Their final breakup in 2007 was particularly dramatic. Porter moved out of Diddy's home with their children, signaling her serious intention to end the relationship. However, despite the end of their romantic involvement, they remained close friends. Even after their split, they continued to co-parent their children effectively. Diddy frequently called Porter, and the two maintained a deep friendship that revolved around their shared love for their children. Porter's strength and independence remained a hallmark of her character, and Diddy always admired her for it, even after their relationship ended. 2.5. Porter's death in 2018, its impact on Sean Combs and the family. Kim Porter's sudden death in November 2018 was a devastating blow to Sean Combs and their family. She passed away at the age of 47 from complications related to lobar pneumonia. The news shocked the entertainment world, and Diddy publicly mourning her loss in a heartfelt tribute where he described her as more than a best friend or soulmate. He admitted that her death left him heartbroken, and he vowed to raise their children in her honor. In the years following her death, Diddy has continued to pay tribute to Porter, both publicly and privately. His children, including Quincy, Christian, and the twins, have also spoken about how much they miss their mother and continue to honor her memory. Diddy's 2023 album, the Love Album, Off the Grid, includes a track dedicated to Porter, a testament to the lasting impact she had on his life. Porter's death left an indelible mark on the entire family, but her legacy continues to live on through the love, strength, and values she instilled in her children. Diddy has often said that he will never stop missing her, and he ensures that her presence is still felt within their family dynamic. Blink, blink. 3.0, Chapter 2, Kim's Lost Words, a posthumous memoir. The release of Kim's Lost Words, an overview. So I think I'm reading a response to the book we're about to read on Tuesday, and I did not know this was out here. I actually sat down to read that book, the one they're referring to, found out that it's a paperback and said, heck, I'll do this instead because perhaps there's something interesting there, and I think I stumbled on an Easter egg here. I think we're reading a response to that book, the controversial memoir, okay? And judging from the tone of the first chapter, I'm wondering who put this out. Are you guys with me? I know I promised no commentary, but 3.1, the release of Kim's Lost Words, an overview. The controversial memoir, Kim's Lost Words, surfaced in 2023, sparking widespread debate and media frenzy. Allegedly, based on a collection of Kim Porter's private diaries, the 60-page book was released posthumously following her tragic death in 2018. Published by Chris Todd under the pseudonym Jamal T. Millwood, the memoir reportedly includes intimate details of Porter's tumultuous relationship with Sean Diddy Combs, spanning the 1990s until the time of her death. However, the book's release came with questions about its authenticity, as Todd claims to have obtained Porter's writing via a flash drive shared by her close friends. Quick note, I heard, actually it was on Tisa Tell's channel, that the name Jamal T. Millwood is a reference. It's a tongue-in-cheek reference to, I can't remember what it was, but what they're saying is that this book was written by someone who used a very cheeky pen name, nom de plume, to write this book that he allegedly pulled together from flash drives or hard drives that she gave to her friends. And I guess it's stated that it's been several friends for safekeeping. So my first impression of what I'm reading and what I thought just came out is a little bit different. So we'll have to clear that up later. The memoir arrived at a critical time coinciding with Diddy's legal troubles in 2024, right now, where he faced charges of racketeering, sex trafficking, and other serious allegations. This timing fueled speculation and added to the book's already explosive revelations. 3.2, diary or fiction, the debate. Ask yourself who would benefit from that debate in the first place. The same person who claims to love this lady more than life itself? Who's refuting it? 3.2, diary or fiction, the debate. The debate over the memoir's authenticity. While Kim's Lost Words gained attention for its shocking content, its authenticity remains a point of contention. Some sources question whether the writings were truly from Porter or if they were fabricated or exaggerated by third parties. Close friends of Porter, including Ebony Electra, have come forward to dispute the legitimacy of the memoir, claiming that Porter never wrote such material. Others, like Todd, argue that the memoir is genuine and that Porter wanted her story to be told after her death. The debate over the memoir's authenticity leaves readers divided. While some believe it is a courageous attempt to expose the darker side of Porter's life with Diddy, others see it as a sensationalized piece meant to profit from the media's focus on Diddy's legal battles. Diddy didn't have legal battles in 2018. What I'm reading here is all over the place. 3.3. Kim's allegations of abuse, Diddy's dark side exposed? ? The most shocking claim in Kim's Lost Words involve allegations of abuse and manipulation by Diddy. The memoir reportedly describes numerous instances of physical and emotional abuse, painting a disturbing picture of their relationship. Porter allegedly recounts being slapped by Diddy during a confrontation and describes a harrowing incident in which he pulled out a gun and asserted his control over her. On One particularly scandalous allegation details Porter discovering videotapes of Diddy's sexual encounters with young male pop stars. These tapes, according to the memoir, were copied by Porter as protection for herself. This revelation has intensified public scrutiny of Diddy's personal life, especially given his ongoing legal issues. 3.4. Porter's final days. Her last diary entry and text to friends. In Kim's lost words, Porter's final entries are some of the most haunting. In her last messages to friends, she allegedly expressed fear for her safety, texting cryptically, "He got me," shortly before her death in 2018. I'm going to read that again. In her last messages to friends, she allegedly expressed fear for her safety, texting cryptically, "He got me," shortly before her death in 2018. These texts have been interpreted by some as suggesting foul play, although no investigations into her death were reopened following the book's release. And there is a footnote here. I don't know where the footnotes are, so I'll get to them later. If I click on it, I won't be able to get back here very easily. We'll have a problem. The memoir concludes with Porter falling ill from pneumonia, a condition that ultimately led to her passing. While no concrete evidence supports the claims that Diddy was involved with her illness or death, the memoir's insinuations have further complicated the narrative surrounding their relationship. 3.5. The legacy of her words. How this memoir affects her public image. Kim's lost words has dramatically affected both Kim Porter's legacy and Diddy's public image. While Porter had previously been remembered for her grace, poise, and motherhood, this memoir introduces a darker chapter to her story. The alleged revelations of abuse and manipulation add depth to her experience, but also raise questions about how much of the memoir is factual. For Diddy, the memoir has compounded the controversy surrounding him, especially as he navigates his ongoing legal battles. Public reactions have been mixed, with some viewing the memoir as a brave expose of power and control in the relationship, while others see it as an unverified attempt to tarnish Diddy's reputation. In summary, Kim's Lost Words remains a polarizing text, both for its content and its timing. Whether regarded as an authentic window into Kim Porter's life or a fabricated account, the memoir has undeniably left a lasting impact on both how Porter and Diddy are remembered. 4.0 Chapter 3. Allegations of abuse and infidelity. 4.1. Diddy's alleged infidelities, relationships with other men and women. One of the most turbulent aspects of Kim Porter and Sean Diddy Combs' relationship was Diddy's alleged infidelity. Throughout their on-again, off-again romance, Diddy was frequently linked to other women, which contributed to multiple breakups between him and Porter. Publicly known relationships, including a highly publicized romance with Jennifer Lopez, added strain to the couple's relationship. In addition to relationships with women, Kim's Lost Words, the posthumous memoir attributed to Porter, contains shocking allegations that Diddy had sexual encounters with male musicians. The memoir also described incidents where Porter allegedly found tapes of Diddy having intimate relations with both male and female artists. These accusations, while sensational, have not been substantiated, leading to ongoing debate over the credibility of the claims. 4.2. Claims of violent abuse and death threats against Porter. Kim Porter's alleged memoir paints a harrowing picture of her relationship with Diddy, detailing instances of violent abuse. Porter described moments when Diddy's jealousy spiraled into physical confrontations. One particular event recounted in the memoir allegedly occurred when Porter received flowers from another man. According to her account, Diddy's reaction was explosive. He slapped her to the ground and became increasingly violent, throwing objects and accusing her of infidelity. The memoir also details a terrifying incident where Diddy allegedly pulled out a gun and asserted his dominance over Porter, telling her, "You're mine. You don't have a choice in that now." These claims of physical abuse, while troubling, remain a part of a controversial narrative that has yet to be confirmed as factual. It's true, technically. 4.3. The controversy of sexual exploitation, allegations from the diary. In addition to the claims of abuse, Kim's lost words contain disturbing accusations of sexual exploitation. The memoir describes Diddy's alleged participation in and hosting of orgies at his home involving various musicians and celebrities. More alarmingly, Porter reportedly discovered tapes of Diddy engaging in sexual acts with young male pop stars, which she claimed to have copied for her protection. These allegations, particularly involving underage boys, have intensified the public scrutiny of Diddy's personal and professional conduct. While these accusations are some of the most damning from Porter's alleged memoir, the lack of verified documentation has left many questioning the authenticity of the book and its claims. Every paragraph ends like that in this essay book thing that I'm reading. Weird. Remember, this was just published on the 20th. It's a Kindle only document, and it's very strange, especially the way that it's written. Maybe I'll include some screenshots of the formatting, but it's written so strangely. It's written kind of like in an essay form. Honestly, it feels a little bit like ChatGPT wrote it. There's something off. Okay. We're on to something here, you guys. 4.4, impact on their children growing up amidst scandal. The scandal surrounding Diddy's alleged behavior has undoubtedly impacted the lives of his children, particularly the three he shared with Kim Porter, Christian, and twins Delilah Starr and Jesse James Combs. You see what I mean? It's just got that ChatGPT energy, right? It just doesn't sound right. After Porter's death, Diddy has spoken about his efforts to be both mother and father to their children, but the allegations in Kim's lost words have added a darker dimension to their family history. Despite Diddy's public displays of affection for his children and the continued celebration of Porter's legacy, the exposure of these scandals is bound to affect them as they grow up. Social media users and the public have expressed sympathy for the children, understanding that the weight of these allegations might have long-lasting consequences to their personal lives. This chapter looks into the deeply unsettling claims that have surfaced against Diddy, particularly through the alleged posthumous memoir of Kim Porter. Whether involving infidelity, violent abuse, or sexual exploitation, these allegations, although unproven, have cast a shadow over his legacy and affected not only his personal life, but also the lives of his children. The authenticity of these claims remains in question, but they have sparked widespread discussions about power, control, and abuse in the entertainment industry. 5.0 Chapter 4. Sean Combs' Legal Troubles in 2024. 5.1. Arrest and charges, racketeering, sex trafficking, and more. In September 2024, Sean Diddy Combs was arrested in New York City following a federal grand jury indictment that brought forth serious charges, including racketeering, sex trafficking, and transportation to engage in prostitution. There was also arson and what else? There's something missing there. The indictment accuses Combs of running a criminal enterprise over several decades, which allegedly involved coercing women into sex acts, manipulating them through financial control, and committing other crimes such as forced labor, arson, and bribery. These charges come after a year-long investigation involving federal agencies like the Department of Homeland Security, which has raided Combs' homes in Los Angeles and Miami in early 2024. Combs has pleaded not guilty to these charges, and his legal team is vigorously defending him. His lawyer, Mark Agnifilio, describes Combs as a loving family man and a philanthropist, while asserting that the prosecution was unjust. Despite these defenses, prosecutors have described Combs as dangerous and a threat to the community, leading the court to deny him bail. This document is fresh, and it's long, and it has a weird tone. Like, what's going on, y'all? 5.2, what is racketeering? Legal definition and its application to Diddy's case. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Racketeering refers to the operation of illegal businesses or activities, often as part of an organized crime enterprise. Under the Racketeer Influenced and Corrupt Organizations Act, RICO, we know, federal prosecutors can target individuals or groups involved in a pattern of illegal activity conducted through an enterprise. In Diddy's case, the charges allege that he used his companies and personal influence to form a criminal enterprise for sex trafficking and other illicit activities. Prosecutors claim that Combs abused his power to manipulate and coerce victims for decades, essentially running his business empire as a front for criminal operations. The RICO charges are particularly significant because they allow for the prosecution to present a broad range of criminal acts, including acts committed by individuals working under Combs or associated with his business. This makes the case against him not about isolated incidents, but a prolonged and organized criminal enterprise. RICO. 5.3. Allegations of sex crimes, investigations, and lawsuits. The charges against Diddy have their roots in multiple allegations of sexual abuse and exploitation that have emerged over the years. Beginning with accusations by his former girlfriend, Cassie Ventura, in 2023, Diddy has faced numerous civil lawsuits, with at least 10 additional plaintiffs filing suits related to sexual and physical abuse. These cases accused him of violent behavior, manipulation, and coercion, including orchestrating highly orchestrated performances involving sex workers. Prosecutors allege that Combs filmed these acts without the participants' knowledge and used violence and financial leverage to control the victims. The indictment further alleges that Combs was involved in sex trafficking, including transporting victims across state and international borders. Victims were reportedly given drugs and coerced into participating in sexual acts, often under the threat of losing financial support or career opportunities. The case has drawn comparisons to other high-profile criminal cases involving sexual exploitation and abuse in the entertainment industry. How these legal battles affect Diddy's empire and reputation. The legal challenges facing Sean Combs in 2024 represent a significant blow to his reputation and business empire. As the founder of Bad Boy Records and an entrepreneur with interest in fashion, media, and spirits, notably Ciroc vodka, the other thing that I'm noticing throughout this document are all these like SEO keywords. And that's part of what's giving it that ChatGPT vibe, or that like keyword digital marketing vibe. Do you guys get what I'm saying? Why are we using brand names? You know, it's weird. I don't know. There's just something that strikes me so odd. Diddy's influence in entertainment and business has been vast. However, the ongoing legal issues, particularly the charges of racketeering and sex trafficking, have cast a shadow over his career and could have lasting consequences for his brand. A lot of those brands he's not even involved in anymore, by the way. Already, the public response to these allegations has been mixed, with some loyal fans supporting him, while others call for accountability. The potential damage to his empire extends beyond his personal image and threatens his business interests, as brands and business partners may distance themselves from him amid the legal fallout. Whether he is ultimately convicted or cleared, the charges have already tarnished his legacy as a music mogul and cultural icon. In summary, Sean Combs' legal troubles in 2024 represent a major turning point in his career, with charges of racketeering and sex trafficking threatening both his personal freedom and professional legacy. As the case unfolds, the impact on his business's reputation and future in entertainment world remains uncertain. 6.0 Chapter 5. The impact on their children and family. Custody of Delilah and Jesse. Who's caring for them now? In light of Sean Diddy Combs' ongoing legal troubles, his twin daughters, Delilah Starr and Jesse James Combs, are currently under the care of LaWanda Lala Lane. LaWanda Lala Lane, so Lala, she goes by Lala, a close friend of their late mother, Kim Porter. Lane, who has been a steady presence in the twins' lives since their mother passed away in 2018, has stepped in to provide stability for the girls during this challenging time. While Diddy remains detained in a Brooklyn federal facility awaiting trial, Lane ensures that the 17-year-old twins are maintaining their routines and focusing on their education as they finish their final year of high school. I have a kid this age in senior year. I cannot imagine what that feels like for the kids. Although Lane doesn't hold official legal guardianship, her role has become pivotal in providing emotional and practical support. She frequently shares her love for the twins on social media, celebrating milestones like their prom and paying tribute to Kim Porter, ensuring that her memory remains central to their lives. 6.2. The role of family. How Diddy's legal troubles affect his kids. The legal struggles facing Diddy have inevitably cast a shadow over his family, especially his children. The allegations of high-profile nature of the charges against him, racketeering and sex trafficking, have brought media attention to his family, adding strain during an already tumultuous period. However, Diddy's older children, Quincy, Justin, and Christian Combs, have rallied around the family, taking on protective roles, especially in regard to their younger siblings. Quincy, the eldest, expressed that he feels a strong sense of duty to watch over his sisters, Delilah and Jessie, amid the ongoing legal battles. Diddy's legal team attempted to negotiate bail, offering a substantial package that included his mansion and family members' passports, but the court denied the request. The public scrutiny combined with Diddy's continued detention places immense emotional pressure on his children, who are left grappling with the impact of their father's actions on their own lives. 6.3. Quincy and Christian Combs, navigating life in the spotlight amidst controversy. Both Quincy and Christian Combs have long been familiar with life in the spotlight, thanks to their father's fame and their own careers in music and entertainment. However, Diddy's current legal troubles have added a new layer of complexity to their public personas. As the eldest, Quincy has been especially vocal about the responsibilities that come with being the big brother to Diddy's other children, stepping up to provide emotional support during this difficult time. Christian, who performs under the name King Combs, has followed in his father's musical footsteps and, like Quincy, has taken a more visible role in supporting the family. Both brothers attended their father's arraignment hearings, showing solidarity and support as Diddy faces severe charges. Navigating their personal careers while dealing with the public fallout from their father's legal issues requires resilience, and the two brothers have become pillars for their younger siblings during these trials. 6.4. Legacy of their parents. What do their children say about Kim and Diddy? Kim Porter's death in 2018 profoundly impacted her children, and they have consistently honored her memory. Delilah, Jessie, and Quincy frequently pay tribute to their mother on social media, highlighting the love and wisdom she imparted to them. Quincy, in particular, has taken on the role of protector for his younger siblings, especially the twins, emphasizing how his mother's teachings about family and loyalty have shaped his life. Diddy, despite legal battles, has often expressed his love for his children and his desire to honor Kim's legacy. He has described Porter as irreplaceable, and his children continue to speak about their father with respect and love, even as they navigate the public scrutiny surrounding his arrest. The legacy of both parents, Kim's nurturing strength and Diddy's entrepreneurial spirit, lives on through their children, who are determined to honor their family name amid the controversy. In summary, while the legal troubles facing Sean Combs have put immense pressure on his family, his children, particularly Quincy, Christian, Delilah, and Jessie, have rallied together to maintain a sense of unity and stability. Their lives are forever intertwined with both the legacy of their mother, Kim Porter, and the ongoing challenges posed by their father's legal battles. Why is this document so sympathetic to this guy? Like, where did it come from? Who put this out here? I broke the no commentary rule. This is weird. 7.0, Chapter 6. All the women Diddy has been romantically linked to. 7.1, Misa Hilton. Early love and co-parenting Justin Combs. Misa Hilton is best known as a pioneer in fashion and style, but she also played a crucial role in the early life of Sean Diddy Combs, with whom she shares her first son, Justin Dior Combs. The pair began dating in the early 1990s while they were both young and ambitious. Diddy was interning at Uptown Records, where his career as a musical executive was just beginning, and Misa, still a teenager, was breaking into the fashion world, later becoming a stylist for hip-hop and R&B artists. A shared journey to fame. Diddy and Misa's relationship was intertwined with their professional rise. Misa helped style artists like Jodeci and Mary J. Blige under Diddy's direction at Uptown Records. Her work on the styling of Jodeci and streetwear for their music videos was a turning point on how male R&B artists were represented in fashion, breaking away from formal attire — they used to wear suits and ties and collared shirts — to a more casual urban aesthetic that would influence hip-hop for years to come. Their romantic relationship, though strong in the beginning, faced challenges as Diddy's career skyrocketed. In 1993, Misa gave birth to their son, Justin, but the couple eventually parted ways as Diddy became more focused on building his empire. Despite the breakup, the two maintained respectful and amicable co-parenting relationship. Diddy often created Diddy often credited Misa for being a great mother and supporting Justin's journey. A light bulb just went on in my head. I was just thinking about how he like kissed his mom on the mouth. Does he have an Oedipus thing going on? Is that why he like gets with these women, has children with them? And then, anyway, co-parenting Justin Combs. After their split, Misa and Diddy successfully co-parented Justin, who went on to achieve his own success in both academics and entertainment. Justin attended UCLA, where he played football poorly and earned a degree in sociology, making him the first male in the Combs family to graduate from college. This milestone was celebrated by both of his parents, reflecting their shared pride in their son's accomplishments. I heard that the UCLA football career of Justin Combs was forced through, kind of like that guy from Full House forced his children's education to happen in elite schools. Anyway, throughout Justin's life, Misa has been a steadfast presence, guiding him through his academic and professional career. She also continues to make waves in the fashion industry, running the Misa Hilton Fashion Academy, where she trains the next generation of stylists. Even as Diddy's personal life faced turbulence, including legal troubles, Misa remained vocal about her support for Justin and was protective of him, particularly during public incidents like his 2023 arrest for DUI. In summary, Misa Hilton's relationship with Diddy may have ended romantically, but their co-parenting of Justin has been marked by mutual respect and dedication to ensuring that their son flourished, both in the public eye and privately. It's such a beautiful Disney story, isn't it? Every paragraph is just like paints these people as wonderful people, and then when they touch on bad things that happen, they're like, it's not confirmed, y'all. 7.2. Kim Porter, the love of his life and mother to 3 of his children. Kim Porter was more than just a longtime partner to Sean Diddy Combs. She was the mother of his 3 children and, by Diddy's own admission, the love of his life. Their relationship spanned over a decade, marked by public highs and emotional challenges. Despite their on-again, off-again romance, Porter and Combs shared an unbreakable bond rooted in their shared family and deep friendship. A bond that began in the 1990s. How? Okay, we're 50% through. I don't know if I can stand much more of this. We'll see how far I can get before I bail and just give you my opinion. Kim and Diddy first met in the early 1990s when Kim was making a name for herself as a model and actress. Diddy was then a rising music executive at Uptown Records. According to Diddy, he was immediately struck by Kim's beauty, charm, and energy. They began dating in 1994 and soon became one of the most iconic couples in hip-hop and entertainment. Although they broke up several times throughout their relationship, including a high-profile split in 1999 when Diddy dated Jennifer Lopez, the couple always found their way back to each other. They reconciled in 2003 when they welcomed their twin daughters, Delilah Starr and Jessie James, in 2006. These sentences are literally plucked from the very first intro page, and then they're like repeated over and over and over. And it just goes on again. It's another repeat of how much he loved her and that she died of pneumonia. Like nothing, there's not a iota of difference. Then we talk about him dating J-Lo, their romance. They mention a couple songs J-Lo made, which none of them were hers. They talk about the nightclub shooting, when J-Lo and Diddy split. Then they talk about Cassie. Then they talk about her lawsuit again. Okay, here's another woman. 7.5. Sarah Chapman, mother of Chance Combs, has played an important but relatively low-key role in Sean Diddy Combs' life and family. Sarah and Diddy welcomed their daughter Chance in July 2006 amidst a challenging time in Diddy's personal life. At the time, Diddy was also expecting twin daughters with his longtime partner Kim Porter, which led to a complex situation for all parties involved. The birth of Chance was part of a widely publicized paternity scandal that eventually contributed to Diddy and Porter's split. Despite these difficult circumstances, Sarah Chapman maintained a respectful and supportive relationship with Diddy and co-parented Chance with minimal public drama. Chapman is known for being a dedicated mother, actively involved in her daughter's life. Yeah, we know. Over the years, she's been a consistent presence at Chance's major milestones and publicly celebrated her accomplishments, including her high school graduation and accepted to New York's University Tisch School of the Arts. Sarah has also demonstrated her strong bond with the rest of the Combs family. Despite the initial tension surrounding Chance's birth, Chapman formed a cooperative co-parenting relationship with Kim Porter. When Porter passed away in 2018, Chapman posted a touching tribute expressing her solidarity and love for Porter's children, whom she viewed as a part of a broader family unit. The spirit of unity has continued as she remains close with Diddy and the rest of his children. Chapman has carefully navigated her public persona, choosing to focus on her family rather than seek the spotlight. She's highly active on social media, often sharing proud moments of Chance's growth and achievements, while also staying connected with the rest of the Combs children, particularly the twins, Delilah Starr and Jesse James. They go on to talk about Lori Harvey. They talk about Young Miami. This one might be interesting. We'll read a little bit out of here. A modern, unconventional relationship. 7.7, Young Miami. The most recent public romance and its influence on Diddy's image. Sean Diddy Combs' relationship with Young Miami, one half of the rap duo City Girls, was one of his most publicized romances in recent years. The relationship became widely known in 2022 when Diddy appeared on Young Miami's podcast, Carisha Please, where he confirmed their romantic involvement. He clarified that while they were dating and spending a lot of time together, they were not exclusive and did not put formal titles on their relationship. Don't fall for that. If you're someone who wants a relationship, do not fall for that. Despite this, they often appeared together at high-profile events, including the 2023 Met Gala, where they made headlines for their stylish appearance. The relationship between Diddy and Young Miami was unconventional in that it rejected traditional labels. Diddy often referred to Young Miami as his best friend, and Young Miami echoed similar sentiments, emphasizing that while they spent a lot of time together, they did not define their relationship in typical terms. This dynamic, while celebrated by some fans for its modern approach to romance, also drew criticism from others who questioned the nature of their bond and its impact on both of their images. For Diddy, this relationship followed a string of high-profile romances, and his connection with a younger star like Young Miami introduced him to a new generation of fans. However, it also raised eyebrows, especially given their significant age difference. Diddy was in his early 50s, while Young Miami was in her late 20s. Despite the unconventionality, Diddy often praised Young Miami for her authenticity, calling her one of the realest people he had ever met and expressing gratitude for her friendship and support. So they just go in to talk about 50 Cent, celebrity reactions, the larger narrative of power and abuse in Hollywood, the entertainment industry. This is 9.1, allegations of abuse in entertainment industry, the broader context. The entertainment industry has long faced criticism for its deeply rooted power imbalances and patterns of abuse, especially towards women. Talks about the Me Too movement. They say the allegations against Sean Diddy Combs fall into this broader narrative, highlighting the ways in which powerful individuals can allegedly manipulate and exploit those in their orbit. In Diddy's case, the claims range from sexual assault to coercion and manipulation, echoing the accusations made against other high-profile figures in both the music and film industries. These allegations underscore a troubling trend. Those at the top of the power hierarchy often escape accountability for years before their actions come to light. Diddy's case further emphasizes that the entertainment industry, whether in music or film, is not immune to these abuses of power. Okay, so I skipped all the way to 11, which is the conclusion: legacy, scandal, and the future. 11.1, Kim Porter's legacy, more than just Diddy's ex-partner. Kim Porter's legacy goes beyond her association with Sean Diddy Combs. Though many people knew her as Diddy's longtime partner and the mother of his three of his children, Porter was much more: a loving mother, a dedicated friend, a talented model, and an actress. And it talks about her death again. So this essay, I'm going to call it an essay.